Cheers. Welcome back to the little show, podcast, whatever you call it. First let me start by saying thank you to my members, my subs, and everybody that just watches the channel. Thank you guys. And if you want to support me, just watch the video all the way through and give it a like. Alright. I am going to be talking today about the Quinton Simon case and the recording that came out of Billie Joe talking about Leilani possibly being high, and her theory is Quinton drowned in the bathtub. And if you haven't heard it, let me play the audio for you. Be right back.
I feel strongly about that. I feel, honestly and truthfully, Bubba, I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel like there was an accident. I feel like something happened while Quinton was in the bathtub and he drowned and they were both high. That's my theory.
Well, hell, they should just call the police if something like that happened.
If you're high as hell, man, you do stupid shit. Even yourself, you a different person whenever you are. I'm defending her, because I'm not defending her. You know what I mean? But I know I'm not the same person on the...
Alright, that's the audio. Now that's what I'm going to preach on. By the way, welcome to today's sermon. Again, now this, I don't know if she planned for this to be put out or what, but again, this does not make Billie Joe or Leilani look good. I mean, she says that she's not defending her, but at the same time, she says that we've all done stupid things when we were high. Well, and I've said this before in my other videos, and I'll keep preaching on this until I'm blue in the face. But the moment, you got him one. The moment you have a child. Oh, speaking of that, getting him one, I better, look at here. Ah! Check me out. The moment you have a child and you bring a child into this world, the drugs have to stop. Especially if your usage is that bad. I mean, it's one thing to live a lifestyle like Casey Anthony and not have any kids. That's actually where I started preaching this at. It's okay to live the lifestyle, the Casey Anthony lifestyle. But the moment you bring a child into this world, and you're that child's mother, You gotta make some changes. You either put the partying and the drugs, and don't get me wrong, I mean, you can still go party. It's what they, you know, it's what they make babysitters for. Real babysitters. Not people addicted to drugs. I mean, Lord, we used to watch kids so church people could go out and party on New Year's Eve. It's a responsible way to do it. But the drugs, the moment you bring a child into this world, the drugs have to quit. The drugs and the partying, they have to quit. It just don't work. And it'll never work. Especially when you're doing those drugs while trying to take care of a child. Are you listening, Billie Joe? Leilani? Of course, it's too late for y'all. The damage has been done. You could have heard this sermon a long time ago, and it probably would have saved you a lot of grief. Maybe not. I have a feeling, guys, that the way these people think and are programmed, oh, it'll never happen to me. I got this. Until it does. See, that's the problem. You can't have that mentality. At all. Even if nothing does happen. You don't party and do drugs and drink with little children in the house. And it's pretty bad, guys, that I'm telling adults this. But again, Billie Joe and Leilani, I think, are programmed and wired differently. So Billie Joe was fixing, no, she did. She served her daughter eviction papers. And then Quinton goes missing. This all could have been prevented if they'd have just done the right thing. Was it premeditated? I wonder now if it was premeditated. They had a babysitter. They had access to a babysitter. If Quinton had spent the night with that babysitter, he'd probably still be alive. Right, Leilani? And for y'all to act the way you're acting, come on now. Do the right thing. It's coming either way, but you're just making it worse. Guys, I just don't understand it. They had, I mean, like Billy Joe said, you do stupid things when you're high. Well, that was the problem. Y'all were still getting high when you had kids and doing drugs and drinking and partying and just, like, you know, living the Casey Anthony lifestyle with your kids in the house. One small decision of putting Quinton with that babysitter before you started partying that night, or whatever you done, he'd probably still be alive today, wouldn't he, Leilani? Guys, he'd probably still be here if they made the decision to let that babysitter keep him overnight. Or keep him, you know, while they were doing what they were doing. So, I think justice is coming, and my feelings on Billie Joe is the way she's been acting, the way she's been talking about, well, we've all done stupid things when we were high. Yeah, but my kids weren't there with me, Billie Joe. I don't get high with a 20-month-old. Y'all think about that. Sorry for the preaching. Y'all like the leaves are starting to change colors, guys. So, hope you like the drive. Hope you like the sermon. Tell me what you think. See y'all next video. Bam!